I suspect some of you might be wondering why we haven't shown you the flooring in the bathroom after all the effort we put into it. Well, we had even more fun and games, ending in a few tears and despair. Well, I'll let you be the judge. Get your hankies ready. So, another day has dawned and the grouting is taking effect. Very good. You're saying it's taking a little bit of time.
Yeah, well, somebody didn't lay them very flat. At the request of the client, over that.
Well, yes, true. Yeah.
They're so uneven shapes as well. It's not just they are fairly flat.
Yes.
But they're such weird shapes. The tilers out there will be saying, no, don't do it like that, don't do it like that.
Yeah.
Well, over there I've tried 3 or 4 different methods. I tried pouring the load on and then smoothing it all out afterwards.
Right.
And I've just used so much.
Yeah.
So there's so much stuck to the tiles that I'm having to be a little bit more precise with it.
Does it come off quite easily though?
Hopefully, yes.
Yeah.
But I've tried with I don't know what it's called, it's like a rubber float for squidging it into the gaps. And it just seems to pull a lot of it all back out again.
Oh.
So I've made up quite a wet mix so that it will run down in the gaps.
Right. Cool. That's looking good. We're actually able to walk on it. Oh dear. Made a bit of a mess. Grout. It's just... Oh dear, what a mess. Don't know what to say. All these gorgeous Tomette. Just scrape that bit a bit more. Oh, so depressing. This is going to take a bit of a job to clean up. So, complete disaster with the grouting. Just left it on too long and now it won't come off. I can't believe it. I'm a bit heartbroken actually. I think it'll come off in the end. I mean, all those over there looks sort of quite dusty, but I think that will wash off eventually. But it just means another load of work to get all of it clean and tidy. Really, really depressed. Poor Steve is devastated. Oh dear. God. Don't know what to say. Poor Steve blamed himself, but it was a warm day, grout he'd never used before, extremely porous tiles, and with the interruption of the delivery, it just dried too quickly and stubbornly refused to budge. Even the renovator wouldn't budge it. So we went to Limoges and picked up some hydrochloric acid, which is not the nicest or safest of stuff, and gingerly began to try to remove the persistent grout. Slowly, day by day, and I mean 5 days, it began to look a bit better and Steve's mood began to lighten. Right, you can really see the difference in the grout in the film. Doesn't show so clearly otherwise. Right, so luckily, I think Steve's a bit happier now. But I'll let him tell you. So you're feeling a bit better?
I am feeling a lot better. I have to say, this really, really upset me. Not only because of how dreadful it looked.
Yeah.
But what a silly schoolboy error.
Well, it wasn't your fault. It was just that it went off so fast and we weren't prepared for that. You've done so much grouting before.
I did get called away, but not for very long, because we had delivery arrive. By the time I came back, I don't know whether it's the very porous Tomette that just sucked the moisture out of the grout, and instantly it just turned to volcanic rock.
God.
And I have spent the last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, you've been at it for about 5 days.
Literally 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, definitely. Scraping it all off.
With a grinder, a wire brush on the end of a grinder, my restorer, which is a big roller wire brush machine, and it has just taken hours and hours and hours to get it somewhere near. It still needs a little bit of fettling, so in places I've pulled the grout out with the grinder. I've dug in too deep, but it's such a powerful machine that it just takes the machine out of my hands. But it's an awful lot better than it was. It still needs a fair bit of cleaning and things, but I've got boxing in I want to start today and tomorrow. So there's no point getting this box clean if I'm going to carry on still doing building work in here. So now we've finally decided on the final resting place for all the items in here. The toilet.
Yes.
The basin unit is going to go here.
Yeah.
So this morning I've redone a lot of this plumbing, just so that when the time comes, we'll have a lid on here, a shelf on top of here next to the bath, on 3 different levels. You can probably see the pencil lines where we're going to have the levels.
Yes.
But these shelves are going to be removable, so you can get to all of the taps and the isolation valves.
Yes, good idea.
I didn't have isolation valves on the shower, which is in the shower room next door, but I've put 2 on today.
Yes, so it's a very clever idea.
And I don't know where my bucket's gone now, but I drained all the pipes down into a white plastic bucket here, moved it to one side, stood up and kicked it over.
Well, you needed to clean the floor up a bit more, I suppose. But yeah,
I'm starting to fall out of love with
yeah.
this plastic floor.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, it looks a lot better now. And I think, as I said before, the grout is not nearly as white as it looks on film. No, it's creamy colour, yeah. But it does look much better, and it's thank goodness.
But I would like to say this. You've all seen me for months and months and months the last few years. It takes an awful lot to upset me. I'm generally fairly happy-go-lucky, but this properly upset me.
Yes, I know.
I'm damaged.
Well, they are Tommettes, but we've called them Traumettes because of the trauma.
If you'd have heard the language that I was
well, yes, I did hear the language.
I'm afraid I'm suffering from Tomette. But yeah.
Okay, well done.
So it's my turn to be behind the camera.
It's called Limpy Mail.
Limpy Mail? Oh dear.
Well, it is
those lovely green towels. Yeah. Who put those on there? So what are you doing, darling? Tell us what you're doing.
Tell the viewers. Well, this is the sink that was already here that you've seen a million times.
Can I zoom in on
But it's got a little chip out of it, which doesn't really matter, but it's just the enamel is gone. So I've got this stuff. I'm not even sure if it's the right stuff, but as I said, it's called Limpy Mail. Or it's probably Lumpy Mail. Repair, éclat et reuse sur email. Oh, I know that.
Enamel.
Anyway,
it's for repairing enamel.
I'm just going to paint a little bit on.
better already.
And I think you just have to let it dry.
Yes, lots of thin layers is better than one big blobby layer, I think.
And then probably sandpaper it.
Yeah, I think you sort of polish it back with very, very fine sandpaper.
Yeah. So I start.
Oh,
Oh, there's someone at the door.
somebody at the door. Hang on then. Okay. Can you see all right?
Yes. So it's gone a bit solid on the brush now after a visitor.
I wonder how you clean the brush because I haven't got any spirit here.
Well, I've got plenty of brushes, so even if the brush gets ruined, it doesn't matter really because it's only a little tiny thing.
And if nothing else, that's going to protect the china underneath.
Yeah. So I think the next layer probably needs to be a bit wider.
Yes.
Is that? Yeah, that's correct too. Yeah. So just need to wait for it to dry and come back for some more. Do it again.
Okay.
Yeah, as you say, it actually looks better already. Your eye's not immediately drawn to the.
No.
Excuse me. The
So it's
cap.
a bit stand out bright. But
Yes, it's not bad though.
No.
Because that was saying, this
Yeah.
is dirty and
Yeah.
we didn't even wash it, so we should have done that. But anyway. Is there water in this tap?
Yep.
I could just try. So another pile of wood. Surprise, surprise. Oh, pardon you. So Steve's just about to start.
Pardon
Oh,
me
and
again.
pardon you again. About to start making the shelf in the bathroom, which is going to hide all the drainage pipes and that sort of thing behind the bath and the loo and that sort of thing. So there's a lot of stuff again.
Right, so because I've decided I'm going to move this bottom rail of the boxing into that recess, which means we can get that extra bit back again. I was hoping to screw everything from the back so that I have no fixings showing on the front.
Yeah, good
And
idea.
because this is nice thick tongue groove,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to be for floorboards, but
Yeah.
for
No, it looks lovely.
making
Because
walls.
is that the same as the ones at home, or is that a bit wider?
No, the ones at home are
Yeah, I thought they were.
they're
Yeah.
very thin and they're very narrow.
Yeah. No, I like the wide ones. They're nice.
So this is fairly structural really, so it doesn't need to be screwed every 6 inches or something. It's quite self-supporting. So I was hoping to get fixings from the backside, but because there's a big grey soil pipe in the way at this end especially.
Yes. We don't want to puncture that.
Don't want to puncture that, no, not really. We don't want poop everywhere, do we? So I might have to get my brad nailer, which puts a tiny, tiny little nail head through. And I think this is going to start about right there
Yeah.
for the raised up bit on this corner, same that end. But
Perfect.
I shall crack on, as they say.
So I know I've shown you this a million times before, but this is the cabinet that we're going to put in the bathroom with a sink sunk into it. And I think we're going to utilise this mirror as well over the bath. We're going to, or my idea is to have it as a window, so it's going to look like a window. So I'm going to ask Steve if he can put some slats into it. So sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. And make it look like a window so that I will then be able to just hang some half curtains over it. Anyway, that's my idea, whether it'll work or not. But this is the, as we call, fruit fruit, is the cabinet that we're going to use as our bathroom cabinet. So, yeah, hopefully on Monday this is going to be taken over to the other house. I've emptied it, and so yeah, I'll be able to show you that next week. Excellent. What a crazy time. In all the renovations we've done, I don't think I've had such a trauma, and I've never seen Steve so low. It's such a relief that everything seems to have improved, including our moods, and that we can now move on. So we've a meeting on Monday with the mayor and hope she's accommodating to our ideas about the fence. And I can't wait to see what that chest of drawers looks like in the bathroom. Thank you all for your support, and we'll see you next time. À bientôt!